exactly is new?
Yeah, well, with Office 2016, we've really focused on collaboration and teamwork, as you mentioned. So we've made it much easier for people to work inside a document together, one-click sharing, easy ways to work with Skype within Word, within Excel, within PowerPoint, so we can chat, video conference, etc., while we work on the document. But we've also made it a lot easier for teams of people to work together, to have shared conversations, shared calendars, etc., outside of a document. So really collaboration throughout the entire suite is a big focus for us.
It's interesting because, you know, obviously Google Docs has been around for a long time now. You've got Slack, which is sort of a slick alternative. The UI of Microsoft Office hasn't actually changed that much. A lot of these changes are very subtle, and I wonder how you balance, you know, catering to your loyal users who've been using this for decades and getting new people on board.
Yeah, I think it's a great point. For us, the familiarity of Office is a real strength. And if we can bring new ways of collaborating right in the Office experience, inside of Outlook, inside of Excel, where people spend so much of their time, they don't have to learn a different way of working. And so from that perspective, it can become very familiar right away. And yet they're starting to work in new, interesting ways. We've also made the Office applications available on the iPhone, on Android devices, to reach customers that might not be Office users today. And we've been thrilled that 150 million people have downloaded those applications for iOS and Android, giving us a whole new set of customers to introduce to Office, and that's critical for us.
So there are 20 different Office products or so. I mean, there's a lot of different products out there. Then you have Office 365, which is the cloud-based subscription version. You've got the on-premise version. You've got the apps. What should I buy?
Well, Office 365 is really the thing that we think the vast majority of people will buy. It is,
and that's also what you want people to buy,
for
right?
sure, absolutely. It's the cloud subscription for Office. So it gives you all of the applications, but it gives you those applications for your entire family and across all your devices. So you don't have to worry about, am I allowed to put it on this PC or that Mac? If you have Office 365, you can put it on all your devices. And we introduce new features every month now. So no longer will it be 3 years before you get something new. And if you have the subscription, you get those new features automatically. You don't have to install it. You don't have to manage it anymore. So we'll give people choice for how they buy, but for sure we think the subscription is what they'll want.
So there's a big Skype integration here
Yes.
as well. There was a big Skype outage recently. How do you prevent these kind of issues, these kinds of network issues?
Well, for us, we have to have the world's most sophisticated data center operations, better than anybody else on the planet. All of these tech companies are going to have an outage from time to time, but you know, you have to do everything you can to communicate with your customers when you do have a problem, and then fix it as soon as humanly possible. In the case of the Skype outage, we were happy to be up and running after, you know, a relatively small number of hours. So getting better and better every time is our goal.
You've also been buying a number of iOS and Android apps to productivity
Yes.
apps. Are we going to be seeing more of this? How is this part of, you know, Satya Nadella's vision for the future?
Yeah, for sure. We've done some great acquisitions that have brought us Outlook on the iPhone, a great calendaring app for the iPhone. And at times we'll build our own apps when we think that's the fastest route to market. But if there's a great app out there that we think complements Office really well, we'll absolutely continue with those types of acquisitions. Whatever's the fastest to market with, I think, the best outcome is what we're looking for.